Today we're taking a look at an ROX roll-off package by MaXD. This one has 4 18 yards on it, but we can definitely mix match however you want them with 14s or 18s or a different color. We can do all of that. But the main thing that we're going to point out today is they've made some changes on these trailers over the last few months. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them and see what you guys think about these changes. So for the majority part, it's still the same trailer with a 30K round gooseneck coupler attached to a 10-inch 12-pound per foot neck, and then 12-inch 14-pound I-beam risers with a 8-inch by 10-pound per foot frame. Now, one of the main things that they changed is going to be the tarp. So they went to a different type of tarp on this. So they also make their own brackets now here a little bit more, which I kind of like these because the other ones always had a problem with potentially holding water in them. And so, you know, it's just another add-on for potential rust. Now it's still US tarps as far as the tarp itself goes. It does mount a little different than the old style did. So these are bolted onto the fender right there. So making that, if you all of a sudden did need to replace it or you wanted to take it off, very easy to do so. The other thing is these are going to be Dexter axles. Now these are going to be grease bathed. Wonderful. And then we also got the hydraulic jacks, just like we always had. We always like to put ours on there just because it makes so easy for hooking and unhooking. We got the 22,000 pound Warrior winch on it. And then we got the guts. Inside here we have the 4-way pump, so for the hydraulic jacks and the hoist underneath this trailer. We got a bigger battery on it, so we got a 31 AGM battery on it, and then we got a little bit of space here inside the toolbox. Now the other thing is that they have a no-go charger on these that plug into your 110 outlet. Cable is in there somewhere, so if you need to charge them, use that slot, plug it in, charge it. They also do have still the onboard hydraulic up and down, and then we also have the 8-way wireless remote, which operates the whole thing. Hoist, so we go with jacks, hoist, winch, and tarp. All is operated off of one wireless remote. So two of the main changes that happen, well, three of the main changes that happen on the ROXs here when they switched over to the 2026 models is the tarp itself is a little bit different now. It doesn't have that chrome cap on top, which we'll take a look at one that does. We still have one on the yard, I think, that has that chrome cap on it. And then the axles itself as well, which went over to Dexter's. The third thing is their bends. The bends changed the design on it. They came tapered off just like this, but they would taper a little bit faster and then go straight up. So that way, you know, for stacking, it was pretty hard, especially on these 18 yards. We could only do 2 bins at a time for shipping. Now we can do at least 4 bins at a time for shipping. So, and with the 14 yard bins, we can do even more than that. I think typically about 6 of them. Now it might become a little bit of a teeter-totter just because the bins do still go backwards when stacking. So you still start incurring loads or weight here behind the axle, so it becomes a little bit of a teeter-totter. But it does make it easier to stack and ship longer distance. And since we do a lot of these roll-off packages, we ship them all over the country. We have a few that went to California. We had one going to Florida last week, some to Ohio. So we ship them all over the country, so this has been a super awesome thing for us, so we can ship them faster, and especially with the 18 yards, ship them better. So this is what they used to look like. This is what I was talking about. Had a tendency of potentially keeping water in there. Now obviously we just drill a hole in there and then it relieves that, but who really wants this much chrome on their trailer, right? So that box is a little different than what on the new ones is a little different than what on these. Same thing with the mounting here. So it mounts to the fender here a little bit differently, and so overall a little bit different design. Not sure what you guys think about it. If you like it, hate it. If you're looking for a roll-off package, give us a call at 430-340-0307 and we'll get you taken care of. If this trailer fits what you need, check out the description below for the spec sheet and pricing, as well as a link to our website for availability. If you are still comparing options, check out the videos on the corner of your screen on similar models. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you'll be notified on any new videos that we post.